This program features a solo kayaking trip on the southern shore of Nova Scotia. Do not attempt this yourself. Loving life for the first time in a long time. Alright, hi everyone, I'm Poe and welcome back to Poe's Experience. This season we have a brand new segment that we're doing called Poe's Tiny Island Experience. So come along with me, Poe, to Cape LaHave Island and let's see what's out there. There's our launch point and we're gonna head over there. So seems okay right now, not too tippy. Hopefully it'll remain that way. When I was leaving dock, you know, and the realization that I'm on my own and I know where I'm going. I've been there before, but you know, I've never been here in this capacity. So the feeling of, you know, what if? You know, what if I tip over? As you'll see in the video here, you have to cross a channel which is a little bit more open, and it was quite a bit more windy and choppy there, and I was definitely feeling a lot of anxiety about the situation, or held my cool pretty good, but it was a little bit nerve-wracking because it's more than I had taken on before. However, don't get me wrong, I only continued going because I felt safe to do so. So we made it to shore. And up in those trees there, there's a couple of camping sites actually. And that's where we're gonna pitch in for the night. So set you down here. Made it. So you can see me here setting the tripod up and the camera on the beach, just getting ready to film me, you know, unpacking and pulling the canoe in, or pulling the kayak in and whatnot. So you're about to see what my favorite Survivor Man guy out there, Les Stroud, would call lemon number one.
When it comes to emergencies or falling into very dangerous situations, what I do is I like to count up the lemons. I add the lemons up. 1 lemon, 2 lemon, 3 lemon. You know, you're injured, that's a lemon. Weather's bad, that's a lemon. Your canoe's got a hole in it, that's the 3rd lemon. You need to stop and fix the circumstances.
Okay. What you don't see while I was picking the tripod up, the tide was coming in, and I see the kayak floating away, 10 feet out, and it was moving pretty quick, and I ran into that water, and luckily I went up to about just above my waist before I was able to grab it. And then I just took a few minutes and sat down and collected my thoughts. And I knew I was in a safe area, but by the time we got to lemon number 3, it was nice and warm out that day. I pretty much dried off. So I was unpacking the kayak and I was going through my beach bag, got to my electronics bag, and I'm missing one of my GoPros, and most importantly, I'm missing my phone. You have to have a safety. It's not worth taking the risk if I get in trouble and nobody knows where I am in the province or the world. You know, my chances of survival are a lot less. So when Lemon 3 happened, basically what it meant was, even though the waters were not that bad and I could, you know, kayak back and grab those things and come back and do it unloaded, It'd be a lot easier. I decided that too many things had just gone wrong. And that was the indication to me that, you know what, that's 3 lemons. And let's call it off. It's time to pack it in, and we'll come back in a couple weeks and try again. This program features a second solo kayaking trip off the southern shore of Nova Scotia. Do not attempt. And so now enjoy the second attempt at Poe's Tiny Island experience at LaHave Island in Nova Scotia. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that notification bell. Check out a couple beaches and camp for the night. Why don't you come along with me? Let's go. So we're all ready to go here. I'm all suited up. Got my life jacket, shirt on, my water boots, kayaking boots. The kayak is fully loaded. I'm hoping it's not going to be too tip heavy, but we're going to find out here. One of the more frustrating parts, I will say, is, and this is just a Poe thing, is I hate packing. I hate packing for traveling, I hate packing for anything, I hate packing for moving. I'm just, it's not my thing. When packing up this kayak, if you want everything to fit well, it has to be done right. You have to, fold everything perfectly. And, I'm the kind of guy who takes the tent and just rolls it out like that and stuffs it back in there.
So there's the beach. Very small beach where we came in, and the reason for that is obvious by just looking to our left here. The surf is really high, and it's no place for a kayak, and especially not very experienced ski kayaker. But I do have a lot of common sense, and I know when to call it off, or when to change, when to make a big change in plans. And you know, our plan was to get over to the other beach. It's a nicer camp spot, but you know what? This place is just as good as any.
The drone backs up, and we get a good look at the island that I'm on. You can see it's a lot of it's basically all old growth forest. What I think a lot of people don't realize is, and even what I didn't realize, was just how peaceful it is out here when you're on your own. I wasn't quite sure, honestly, how I would feel to come out to an island by myself, just camp for the night and do the basics. It's been quite a while since I've camped, so as you'll see, I had a little bit of difficulties with that. But you know, it's hard to express the tranquility that I got once I was on shore. You know, I won't lie, and it's clear. You know, when I'm on the water, there's anxiety, and that just, you know, that'll get better with experience. You know, and but when I get on land, the beaches are beautiful. I have them all to myself. You know, it's just, it's actually a really incredible feeling, you know, just being out here and watching the sunset, knowing that there's nobody around for miles, and nothing here that can hurt me. So it makes it, I certainly didn't know what to expect, I guess. And you know, quite honestly, going in, you know, I had a lot of reservations and a lot of fears.
Oh, very fun. Well, pretty much. See. Now then you get a nice looking. But the beach is pretty rocky and stuff. Haunted. Well, you know, there's a place that some of them are so good walk, but sorry, I got coverage over here. And this island, I think a few people come to it every year and camp out a little bit. I don't know if it's a local partying place or not, but it's rare that you'll ever see anybody. Well, I know that's wrong, absolutely. It's called Ho's Experience for a reason. Anybody who really knows me knows that that's probably how I would have my tent. Oh, I know, it's silly. I don't have the patience to get this cover on. I put that on mostly. Hopefully it won't be cold. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. I got pretty good coverage though, and quite honestly, like I said, it's not gonna rain tonight. The only reason I kind of put it on was maybe because of the wind. But, yeah, I want to be able to look up and see the stars, and maybe if we're lucky we'll get some northern lights. I doubt it. You never know. High tide, I think, is pretty much achieved. I don't think it's going any higher. It's going to start coming down. Well, will it catch or not? It was looking good there for a second. But it doesn't seem like any of the wood's actually catching. Yes, I know, pretty bad. I got a lighter and everything, and I can't get a fire going. What do you want me to say? I'm not Les Stroud, and I do not pretend to be. I'm Poe. Tiny Island Camping. And if I don't get a fire going this time, well, next time I'll come better prepared, and we'll have a fire then. I'm just really sad that I'm not probably going to be able to have my coffee, which I was so looking forward to. Anyway, that's how it goes. We got flame, but it won't keep going. It's too soggy. Even the dry grass is soggy. So nothing really wants to go. Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna ruin, or I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't have to have a fire. And quite honestly, while I'm doing this, I'm missing the tide coming in and the beautiful sunset that's gonna happen in a few hours. It's almost midnight. Some music on, I think, and listen to some music for a while, and then I'll watch a movie, and I'll turn the GoPro on there one more time before I go to bed. I'm guessing it's gonna be up early. But what the main factor is how high the surf is. I checked my my wind app, my kayaking app, before I came, and the surf wasn't even supposed to be this high. Like, it was projected to be 0.7, 0.8 or something. It was a lot bigger than that, or a lot higher than that. So hopefully tomorrow will not be so bad, because I mean, if you look now, like it's rough out there. I mean, it's hard to see by camera, but if you're in a kayak, even a canoe, I would not want to be out that wide open. But as you pan over here, you can see that now along there's not so bad. It's still a little wavy out there, but it's not near as bad as it was when I came through getting here. Crossing that channel, I hate crossing it. Because it's just unpredictable, I guess, and the waves end up being higher than you're anticipating, and you're halfway through. It's really hard to turn back. But anyway, despite the fact that our fire did not burn, really just meant I didn't get coffee and don't errand to me, but I'm a big boy. I can survive. So and a little beef jerky. We got some chips there. I think I'll have a beer, and like I said, I think I'm gonna go in the tent. It's a little bit chilly. I don't know what the temperature is. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 10 degrees Celsius. So it's it's not going to get any colder, which is really good. If it was, I wasn't going to come. I stay within my limits, and I do know that there are thousands and thousands of islands around Nova Scotia that are within my limits. So we're going to go check out quite a few of them. If there's one specific that you'd like me to check out, let me know. If there are certain aspects you want me to look at more, let me know in the comments below. I'm not quite ready for bed. I think I'll get into my tent and you know, rough it, like watch a movie or some YouTube. I never pretend for a second, my friends, that I'm an expert at this. So whatever you do, don't go out and try this on your own. I have done a lot of research on this. I have had a guide help me, teach me many things, but I am still an amateur. I'm actually not that far from mainland, as you can tell. I just got everything organized. Here's my phone. Jump in the sleeping bag and we'll watch a movie maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Well, it's the food. It's the food that I can't eat, but oh well. That's what it looks like outside. The tide. I think the tide is still coming in, but I'm pretty sure it won't be that long. I'm gonna look on my app. I have an app, and it'll tell me what time the high tide, full tide is, and then after that it goes down, so I don't have to worry. So you can see those bright lights over there. That's where we launched from. So as you can see, we're not too far from mainland, and none of these islands are that far from mainland, but I'll tell you, you do not have to be very far out in the ocean to get yourself into to quite a bit of trouble. So anyway, we're gonna settle down tonight and take it easy, and thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Well, it's almost 8 o'clock. I woke up quite a bit in the night. It was really cold. Very cold. It feels like it's warming up now. And not the most comfortable sleep either. So. A little foggy out there, looks like. Yeah. They're in the kayak. Whew. I won't lie. It's a lot more tippy than they did yesterday. A lot more above. Can I take on water? Alright, this is getting a little scary already. See, this here is probably what I'm most uncomfortable with. Yes. Is back into the shoulder. And the waves, those rides yesterday, not great. I think I'm already off course.
Three hours later.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very concerned. Oh my word. Oh. Alright. I had to regroup. Gotta regroup. Alright, hold on. Alright, so here we are to unload. Last stage. We're gonna take the kayak off and put her in the shed, and we're gonna go home. And I think I might go home and have a beer because it's really warm here in the valley. Probably 25, 28 degrees. So I got the rest of the day off. Nothing going on, so I'm gonna go enjoy it. So thanks for watching.